Welcome to Pretoria Prime. While headlines shout about conflicts overseas, a quieter war is unfolding at home, one that could redefine who truly controls American foreign policy. It opens the curtain on this hidden power shift. Look at the picture Judge Napolitano and Ray McGovern painted. This isn't just a dispute between capitals, it's a battle over who gets to move the pieces. McGovern's core point is simple and brutal. US foreign policy is increasingly being run through unofficial channels, and those channels are not neutral. Steve Witkoff, a private citizen, is shown negotiating at the highest levels. Tulsi has seized influence inside the intelligence apparatus. As McGovern put it, Witkoff went to Putin and said, "Look, we need to have a summit." That sentence should make us pause. Back-channel talks can be genius. They can also be dangerous when accountability erodes. They got some things absolutely right. The new national security guidance that rebrands China as an economic competitor sits uneasily beside the seizure of a Chinese tanker off Venezuela and an $11 billion weapons package for Taiwan. McGovern calls these zigzags. He's right. Policy on paper and policy in action are diverging because different power centers answer to different masters. The White House inner circle, defense contractors, congressional hawks, and freelance negotiators. McGovern's Kissinger comparison is revealing. He recalls that Kissinger did this all by himself. History proves solo diplomacy can work, but it depends on who's pulling the strings and what else they sacrifice. They're also right that legacy institutions are being sidelined. McGovern describes Ratcliffe as less central and points to Tulsi Gabbard stepping up. Tulsi wrote that deep state warmongers and their propaganda media are again trying to undermine President Trump's efforts to bring peace to Ukraine and indeed Europe. Whether you read that as bravado or a necessary corrective, it signals a decisive transfer of influence from the CIA's corridors to new, more politicized hands. And yes, that shift can produce breakthroughs, but it also invites retrenchment from those who feel displaced. But they missed or understated some dangers. McGovern and Napolitano acknowledge internal sabotage, Republican senators, leaks, and media hit pieces, but they don't fully map the consequences. When intercepted conversations are leaked and used as political weapons, peace initiatives don't fail because of foreign enemies. They fail because of domestic factional warfare. Who benefits from leaks that discredit back-channel talks? Rubio's posture in Congress and the military-industrial complex's appetite for endless procurement are not abstract forces. They are active spoilers. The $11 billion for Taiwan is not a footnote. It's proof that institutional momentum still favors armament over restraint. There are contradictions everywhere. A strategy that talks of economic competition while authorizing offensive arms, an intelligence director publicly contradicting her own community, a recorded Biden-era fear about Russia's ambitions colliding with the administration's new posture. And remember JFK's warning, it's always one guy doesn't get the word. A single misstep, a seized tanker, a leaked intercept can undo months of quiet bargaining. So we ask the hard questions. History teaches us to ask. Why again do shadow networks flourish? Who benefits when official channels are bypassed? Who controls the silence when those channels fail? These aren't conspiracy theories, they're institutional pathologies we have seen before when back channels replace accountable diplomacy. The stakes are real: lives, borders, and the democratic principle that policy should be made in the light of day. If outsiders are going to move the pieces, we must insist on transparency, on scrutiny of motives, and on asking whether peace being negotiated in hotel rooms advances national interest or simply advances the ambitions of the calmest whisperer in the room. That's it, my friends. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. You can find more content on my Spotify and on YouTube under the handle @PretoriaPrime. Until we meet again, this was Scipio Americanus of Pretoria Prime News.